Welcome to the Fuakata podcast, talking about life, art, and invulnerability, from comics to politics to philosophy. Just because a guy makes comics doesn't mean he can't kick some ass. Nothing is off limits. Here is your host, Juan Navarro.
Fuck. Best laid plans. I was like, all right, well, at least I'm going to do the podcast. I'm like, all right. Or at least I'll do the podcast. If I don't have fucking... I'm sitting in a park right now, just taking a break, having my little coffee, a little cookie. Yummy. I was supposed to do an event today. And I got a reminder on Tuesday to do it. I'm not going to mention particulars because I don't want to be a dick about it. But supposedly, I got the reminder on Tuesday. And I'm like, all right, cool. Well, all right. I have to get up early on a fucking Saturday, which is to me, that's the biggest thing. It's not even the drive. It's not even the fucking anything. It's just the fucking, just getting up early. You're making me get up early. My job does that, and it's when I have to get up early, it's okay, I'm getting money for this. All right, I gotta get up early. But if not, what other fucking incentive is there? I like my fucking sleep. And, so I was like, all right, and I get to the event, and I see people, I'm like, all right, cool, I guess it's over here. And I get there, and it's a whole other event. And I go, oh, I'm here for this event. And they're like, oh, that was last week. I'm like, why the fuck did I get a reminder for it on Tuesday to do the event? Because this is something I agreed to back in February. And I was like, all right, cool. And then when they hit me with the thing, I'm like, oh shit, that's this week. All right, cool. And what happened is that their little assistant that they have there is some fucking kid, man. It's a 17-year-old kid handling stuff. So he was all bamboozled himself. And as much as I wanted to just straight up plow him in the face, I really did. I just wanted to I even thought hey, it would be a good life lesson for you. You need to get plowed in the fucking face for fucking up like this, Because then, I in the end, fucking money goes, supplies go, things happen, whatever. But time, don't fuck with people's time, man. We don't get that back. We have X amount, and that's it. So I was just like, oh, okay. So then I was like, all right, you know what? I'm going to treat myself. I'm going to get a coffee and a cookie because I am fucking pissed. And mostly it's because it was disappointing because it was going to be a fun, cool project to do. I wanted to do a live stream for it and everything else. So it was, I had my day set in front of me. And I just folded it into a couple other things. I just actually went to see a computer store about repairing my Xbox because my Xbox, the HDMI, I think is fucking out. I'm not sure I'm going to check on a couple other things. I got to go home and check. But I think the HDMI out of my Xbox isn't working, so I was going to do that. Which part of me was like, you know what, you shouldn't do that. You need to stop playing video games. You need to fucking, do other things. But in the end, I'm like, I like playing my fucking... It's Overwatch. It's mostly Overwatch. I just like going to play Overwatch. I have Red Dead Redemption on there, too. And nothing is I need an hour or two to melt my fucking brain. I'm pretty good about it, because I'll play, and, even if I'm really into it, after an hour, I'm like, I gotta get back to work. I got shit to do. So I'm not, addicted. When I was trying to finish Red Dead Redemption, I think I was a little addicted. And Mad Max also. Those games, it's just that, but those games come once in a while. So, now I wanted to do It Takes Two with my girl, with my wife, and have her play it. And we're going to do some other stuff, but, whatever. So I went to do that, got my coffee, do the podcast, just fold it into the next thing, Best laid plans. And that's, a lesson for life, guys. That's like something for this Monday motivation. Is just like, you could plan so many fucking things, and shit can just go the wrong way. It can also go the right way. There's just so many times that we just go a certain direction, and I'm huge on that. You gotta just go with the flow of stuff. Sometimes it's bad, sometimes it's good. Well, I have this whole thing that I think my niece gets mad at me for this, but I'm always like, instead of like, see you later or have a good one, I'll be like, have fun. Have fun. And I say this because it's a mantra for myself, it's a mantra for you, it's a mantra for everybody. Have fun. No matter what you're doing, how you're doing it, I don't know. I think I can. It reminds me of that stupid Simpsons episode where, like, I mean, they're all kind of dumb, but that's what makes the show so fucking genius. But where Principal Skinner gets trapped under some newspapers or something, and he's like, well, I just started bouncing a basketball and making a game of it and see how many times I could bounce it without stopping and and everything else. And you're like, wow, what a boring person. But it's one of those things, it's a great skill to have, is learn to make fucking fun of what you're doing. Have fun no matter what it is. It's easy to have fun at Disney World and shit and all this other dumb shit, but can you have fun at the DMV? Can you have fun at your job? How you can have fun in traffic? And sometimes, that takes imagination. And sometimes that's like a thing too, but that's where you exercise your imagination. It's in that challenge, that brunt force, that headwind that you get your strength from. And sometimes it's like your imagination, if you want to make it better, I start thinking about stories and ideas and blah, blah. And, I'm like a crazy person. I can sit in my car and I'm like, because I'm entertaining myself. Like, my brain is like the best fucking Netflix. What sucks is just trying to put that out in the world and put it on paper or put it on whatever. So I tell you, you have to be able to really be able to polish a turd and have fun. You got to really be able to get turned around. That is an amazing ability. You can't do it all the time. Some things fucking suck. I'm not saying I am some Zen guru motherfucker that's always fine. No, there's plenty of times I want to jump kick people in the fucking face all the time. But you do start realizing that also wastes time. That's another waste of time. Being mad, being angry, just being overall a fucking jerk off about it. Because you're not going to do shit. Give yourself a minute to stew. It's like a kid having a fucking tantrum. It's like, all right, let them have the 10 seconds to scream and throw themselves on the ground and do everything else. All right, are we done? Did you get it out of yourself? Okay, now let's laugh a little. Let's laugh about it. Let's say, whatever. So funny. There's a dude. You could tell he's like ex-metalhead badass. Like, you could tell maybe at one time this guy was a fucking very cool dude. And he's still a cool dude now. I'm not going to take away from him. But his long ponytail, it's gray. I thought it was a chick. Like, I thought it was an old lady. And he's just there in a cargo shorts and sleeveless shirt and chancletas. And he's walking his little dog. He's not walking him. He's on no leash. He's just walking behind him. It looks like the little dog is taking him somewhere. Like, the little dog's like, hey, I know where the treasure is. And he's just following. And it's just like, oh, how hilarious. And you could tell, like, he's probably like, man, I used to get so much fucking pussy. And I used to be such a fucking girl, back in 87, But right now he's walking behind his dog in the fucking park. Heh. Okay. Anyway, back to it. The main thing is you gotta have in mind the ability to just have fun and take in whatever you're doing and everything's a fucking miracle, man. It's all fucking badass, really. It's all badass. It's just a bunch of people out there that are making you feel horrible, making you feel like shit, making you feel like if it's not worth it when it's all fucking worth it. Because believe me, when you're last breath, you're gonna fucking all this shit. You're gonna take into account. And how did you do it? So, always take it in. Always have fun. Turn it around. Turn that frown upside down. Whatever the fuck you need to do. Sing a song. Make up a fucking game. Fucking go off. Say the N-word 10 times in the fucking car. I don't know. I don't know. Whatever you brings a smile to your face. You horrible person. Do whatever you need to do and have fun. Because in the end, what are you going to have but your memories? So, that's all for today. I'll talk to you guys maybe later this week. I'm going to do a hump day. Check out fwacata.com. Just updated it a bit. There's some links there to Fugly and some other stuff. Check out my comic strip that comes out every Tuesday on Substack, fwacata.substack.com. I'm debating putting the $50 in and just changing that to fwacata.com and taking it off the portfolio site. Because I'm like, why do I have a portfolio site? Like, I don't want to do freelance for anybody. I'm trying to figure that out. So that's my next step. I might do that. I might pull the trigger and just make it one fucking website and just do everything from there. I'm happy with Substack right now. I know there's some controversy with this dickhead that they brought in and all this other stuff, which I'm like, whatever. I see why they're doing it. It's just for money and bullshit, but I tell you, you gotta find your own fucking way. And again, so guys, have fun. Be awesome. Try to do what you can this week. And in the end, be good.
Thanks for tuning in. If you enjoyed today's episode and want more inspiration, insights, and updates, head over to fwacata.com. It's your one-stop hub for my art, comics, and everything creative. Let's keep building those big dreams, one small step at a time. You can also support the podcast on Patreon and/or Substack. See you there.